What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, I'm going to be going over showing you guys who I did get on my main account from the Easter locker code. Remember, type this locker code in if you have not yet. Happy Easter. 99 overall is what the locker code is. Remember, type this thing in if you haven't yet. I can't emphasize that thing enough because you have a chance to pull somebody really good. Like, again, I've seen so many good pulls. I've seen LeBron. I've seen Giannis. Like, literally seen so many good pulls. So, if you have not yet, type this thing in. I still think it should be going today. We'll see. I was actually surprised because yesterday when I typed this locker code in on my main account, it had been past the 24-hour mark. And sometimes 2K with these locker codes only gives you, like, again, a small amount of time to get this thing in. So I was actually super hyped. The 2K, extended this locker code for longer than I initially thought they might. So, again, on my no money spend account, I don't want to ruin it if you haven't watched it. But I'll just tell you, I got DeMar DeRozan, okay? And the sad part is, like, if you get a card like DeMar DeRozan, and granted, if you like DeMar DeRozan, is he usable? I guess. Like, the card stinks, but I guess he's usable. But that's the thing. Like, after getting DeMar DeRozan, I, in my mind, was like, you know what? I've got to go 1 for 2, right? And on my main account, like, yes, my team is good, but it's not anything, like, game-breaking, game-changing. Like, if you look at what my team is on my no money spent, or on my main account, I should say, like, yeah, my team is good, but if you don't think I could use, like, a dark matter LeBron, you're wrong. Like, if you don't think I could use some of those, dark matter centers, you're wrong. Like, I could use a lot of these guys to really improve my squad. Like, yeah, my squad is good. I win a lot of games, those types of things, but I could obviously improve it in a big time way. But shout out, again, I was streaming this on Twitch yesterday. Make sure to go follow my Twitch if you have not yet. Obviously, winning games for my opponent. And then they were actually, my Twitch chat was the ones that reminded me, Ty, make sure you type in the locker code because otherwise, I probably honestly would have forgotten about it. Like, genuinely, like, I probably would have forgotten about typing this thing in. Now, I'm going to go through it now. Let's open this thing up. And then I want to talk about it. So I open this thing up. Now, what do you not want to see when you open it up? You don't want to see point guard, okay? So that's the main thing you don't want to see. You don't want to see point guard. So open this thing up. I see, okay, Eastern Conference. I'm thinking Giannis, 97 midi. Okay, what could that possibly be? Then I see power forward from the Celtics. My first initial reaction, and maybe I think it was Kevin Garnett. I actually think the KG card is a Timberwolves card. I'd have to look. But that was my first thought. Who else could it be? Power forward from the Boston Celtics. Like, who else in my mind could that be? I actually didn't know at this stage. I'll keep playing it. I had no idea. And I see Jayson Tatum. Now, mind you, a couple of weeks ago, after I won King of the Court, I got Jayson Tatum already. So even if I wouldn't have exchanged the last Jayson Tatum I got, guess what? I would have had to quick sell or exchange this one. It's another thing that really bugs me about getting unsellable players is if you've already got the card, all you can do is exchange it for a badge. Like, it absolutely bugs me in a big time way. So I got Jayson Tatum, and I'm thinking to myself, are we serious, man? Like, are we serious? I had already got Jayson Tatum. So I get Jayson Tatum. I go through and think, like, do I exchange him or what? Because if you look at, again, the unsellables that I have right now, I got Jokic, I got Halliburton, I got Jayson Tatum. And I know another one's coming as I do continue the grind through level 40 on my main account. But I'm thinking to myself, are we serious, 2K? Jayson Tatum, a card I've already got. Mind you, yesterday when I got unbanned, I figured they would take my VC, although I don't think they took the VC of the other guy who got banned earlier this year. I'd have to go and look. So they took my VC, but they didn't bother to take my Shawn Kemp. How does that work? How do you take my VC from King of the Court, but not take the Shawn Kemp? Does that even make any sense whatsoever? Because to me, it doesn't. Either take it all or take none. Like, that's my mindset with it. Take it all or take none. Like, genuinely, that's my mindset. Obviously, Jayson Tatum doesn't, he doesn't have a spot in my squad, sadly. Like, I think I go into my squad and look. But Jayson Tatum just does not have a spot in my squad whatsoever. And so that's the hard part is, if you look at where my squad is at right now, my squad's not even that great. Like, it's fine, but I just wanted a dark matter that could play. At the end of the day, Like, whether that be dark matter LeBron, whether that be dark matter Giannis, whether that be, Hakeem. I just wanted a dark matter that I could play on my squad, right? That's all I wanted. And again, the list goes on and on of different cards. You could have given me SGA. Promise you I wouldn't have complained. And obviously, yes, I'm talking about some good dark matters because I don't want a crappy card. But at the end of the day, is Jayson Tatum going to play for me? No, he's not. And it's sad because Jayson Tatum, I will say, is a lot better than DeMar DeRozan. Like, if you get Jayson Tatum on your account and your account is like my no money spent account, Jayson Tatum can play. But at the end of the day, he's not even better than Pink Diamond Beasley, in my opinion. So it's just like, how do you work that out, right? Like, do you sell your Bs to run Jayson Tatum? Those are the types of things that people have to think about. And it's also tough and I made a video on this the other day, if you've got cards that are all the way badged. So like on my main account, or on my no money spent, I should say, I got a soup to LeBron James. And then I pulled out of my, unsellable pack, Pink Diamond Bron. And it's like, I'd rather, much rather have a soup Bron that's already badged than have to fully badge my LeBron James, apply a shoe to my LeBron James, and figure all those things out. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things people have to think about if they do get these unsellable cards. But I just genuinely feel bad for everybody who's got these unsellable dark matters, and then they pull a duplicate dark matter. Because it's like, for Jayson Tatum, sure, you can exchange that for a badge. But if you get like Kareem, if you get LeBron, if you get Giannis, if you get good dark matters, that stinks that you have to exchange that for another dark matter. That's not how it should be, in my opinion. So again, if they want to do this in the future, like give us, these random dark matters, I just wish they would be sellable. Like, to me, I think that they need to be. Otherwise, there's just no real reason to play the game for people that already have a good team. Like, if these cards were sellable, then guess what? No, Jayson Tatum's not going to sell for that much, but he's at least going to get me some MT. These are the things that I wish 2K would at least think about changing. Again, I don't know for 2K's perspective how it would really impact them a ton. But like for me, again, I could use the Jayson Tatum. I could use the DeMar DeRozan, but the cards stink. But again, if I would have got, let's say, trying to think, like, I don't have really any unsellables on my team since I'm not really a grinder. But if you are a grinder and, get that duplicate card, it just is really frustrating and really annoying. And I know, based on my comment sections, a lot of people are having to deal with that. But that's who I got out of my two different dark matters from the locker code. One on Xbox, one on PlayStation. I got DeMar DeRozan and Jayson Tatum. Yikes is really all I can say. And yeah, you can say, oh, Ty, Jayson Tatum can play. He can. But overall, the card's just not great, and I would much more rather use a Beasley. I mean, it's not even a question. That's gonna wrap it up for our video today, though. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.